But first, we are in the company of a Hollywood superstar tonight who has won our hearts as Rachel in the hit sitcom Friends. But we hear that these days, well, she's not quite so nice.
That is none of your business, okay? Why do you ruin everything? Go on!
This isn't working. You don't listen to me.
I kind of like my nights to myself. Just forget it. Let's just forget it. I love Kung Fu. Don't you call me crazy. I think you know what I want.
Oh, how exciting. Please welcome Jennifer Aniston and her two friends. Welcome to the
Great to see you. So that's why I fixed the lycra and I'm wearing a suit.
I was wondering why a little jacket had come into play this evening.
There we are.
All right,
Lovely to have you all with
Do you
us.
not normally wear a jacket?
Sometimes. It depends who the
Depends
guest
who the
is.
guest is.
Ah.
So now people who are future guests will wonder. Anyway.
That'll be a big indicator.
Josh and Will, we know you as the hotshots behind Blade of Glory, which we love, and The Switch. But you've also done The Christmas Party, which I saw on Fridays. Hilarious. What's Jennifer like now then to work with? Is she Rachel from Friends or Horrible Bosses?
Oh, that's a good question. I think she's a little bit of both, right? I mean, she's sweet and incredible, but in a good way, in a positive way, she's also a boss. She has a point of view and she has a strong sense of character and wanting to make sure that we're doing the best we can on the scripts that we're putting together. And yeah, but she's...
Just without the sex toys.
Exactly.
There we are. Is that a fair assessment, would you say, Jennifer?
What?
Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I think that's a good takeaway.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think a boss is a positive thing.
A boss is a very, especially, yes, when you follow the rules.
Exactly.
Of course.
Well, we're going to talk all about the Office Christmas Party very shortly.
Well, I mean, Jennifer and the boys here, you're going back to LA, so you're not going to find out how much that dodo goes for,
We're
are
on the
you?
edge of our seat.
We already put a bid on it, are you kidding?
I don't really think we had any serious bidders this side of the couch. Maybe we'll have to go halves.
I don't know more than that. Goodness
What do
me.
you think a
Goodness.
dodo is going to go for?
But they think about half a million.
Oh, is that what they said?
Pounds,
Can she?
But, you know, silent bidder, you could leave something. Anyway, let's talk about this new movie, because Jennifer, you star in it, and Will and Josh, you direct it. Blades of Glory was one of my favourites, so I'm absolutely delighted. Now, I've been on the road, as you've heard, cycling, so I haven't been to the movie, I haven't seen it. Alex
We're doing
has.
much more important things.
She says it's very good.
It is.
So, so do tell, where do we start? What happens?
All sorts of stuff.
Okay.
It's just Xenotech is the company that me and TJ Miller plays my brother Clay owns, and they basically want to get the morale brought back up by throwing a big office Christmas party. Huge office Christmas party. And then basically I show up and our father has passed, and so the company has been underperforming, and so therefore I'm threatening to close them down. And
Scroogey.
yes, very Scroogey. And then I demand that they cancel the party, and they don't.
No.
And all sorts of insanity ensues.
Yes, it goes off the rails.
It's very much like you base the party on a one-show Christmas party.
Ah, really?
We've got an exclusive clip, and this is your character, Carol, squeezing the life out of her brother and the company. Here we are.
Like you do.
All right, so I've made a list of my first round of layoffs.
Give me that.
No, no!
He's a my employee!
Wow! That looked very convincing, Jennifer. I mean, that was quite a full-on scrap in my book.
Well, I'm scrappy.
Yeah, good.
That's what, you know, that's the darker side.
I mean, is it a rumour that you broke his rib, or did you?
There is a rumor. I think he's just seeking sympathy.
Okay. Yeah.
Which TJ sent.
She took him down, though.
Yeah.
Took him down.
Take
I
him
left
down.
with a good couple bruises on the shins, beaten up on the arms there.
But wouldn't you if your brother spit on you? I mean,
Yes.
it was
That
self-defense.
more than break
that has
a rib.
happened to, I'm sure, so many of us. That and worse things that I don't think we could talk on this family show about. I've been warned.
Yeah.
Well, Will, Josh, how does it work with you two then, directing? Who does what, and does it differ day by day? In the nicest possible way. Yeah, go on.
I mean, I think the great thing is it was a big movie with a huge cast, and there was a lot to do, and there was a big crew and 300 extras. So I think at one point or another, one of us was with camera, one of us was with the cast, and everybody sort of always felt like we were there throwing a party because it's better to throw a party with 2 hosts than 1. So I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's tricky though, isn't it? You know when you film things for Christmas really early in the year, and you did this in springtime, didn't you?
Yeah.
You started shooting in springtime. I mean, there's reindeers, there's all sorts of Christmassy bits and bobs going on. But the reindeers must have been tricky because they've got no antlers at that time of year.
They have no antlers, and
They lose their hair.
They lose their hair.
They really are.
And they're really cranky
what do you
come
do?
springtime.
You put them in the heat, they're not happy.
And it's hot. That's where we were shooting.
So we had fake antlers that we put strapped onto their head.
And fake little sweaters to cover their hair. And, you know, and then they only want to work for like an hour. They're very,
During
So
December,
demanding,
though,
aren't
they're
they?
great. Reindeer are amazing this time of year. They love it.
And Josh, how structured do you have to be with this, and how much do you allow it to kind of ad lib? Because obviously with that fight and stuff like that, you can't be too structured. And obviously you've got a whole office here, 350 folk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it was a big movie, and it took a lot of planning to get it, you know, to flow right. But you know, when you hire as amazing actors as we had with Jen and TJ and Jason Bateman and Kate McKinnon, you don't want to just, you know, make them read the script 20 times. And so we improvise a lot on the set, and you encourage everybody to throw in. And some of the funniest things are you know, Jen throwing in little jokes and things
Yeah,
that
sure,
weren't
yeah.
scripted. So you get into the editing room and you're just so happy that
And bringing their own experiences,
Yeah,
their own office parties
Yeah.
along.
And office Christmas parties, the season's about to begin over here, probably about next Friday, I'd imagine.
Yeah, here, yeah.
Any
Your lights are all up.
I know, it's
So
lovely, isn't
beautiful.
it? So twinkly.
Yeah.
Any awkward Christmas party stories you'd want to get off your chest now?
There's one, yeah.
Go on.
You know,
I'm a witness to
yeah,
this,
Josh
so.
was a witness. When you feel like there's a full dance floor and the music starts, and then you jump into it, and then it starts to part, and you realize you're sort of on your own. That happened to me once, where I sort of completed, I thought, the whole Thriller dance, and
from beginning to end.
now this is without
No
any
makeup.
no makeup, and it wasn't Halloween.
No.
It was a Christmas party, so
That's what happens when you've had some wine, though, isn't it? That's what happens.
Yeah.
you know, I've never lived
The
it
great
down.
thing is it lives on video. So
Exactly.
Does it really?
It does.
You have to show this.
Oh, I will.
There
Let's
we are.
roll the
Well,
clip.
yeah, roll it. No, listen, The Office Christmas Party is in cinemas from the 7th of December. Interestingly, earlier than it is in America.
There you are.
you guys get it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Feel for it.
Can't, no.
Terrible thing.
Now then, we're going to talk a little bit about where things are going, and Jennifer, directing and producing yourself now. So is this something that's been on your mind for a long time, even back in the day with friends? Were you looking at directors thinking, oh yeah, I'd like to be calling the shots here? Or
No, you know, I think it's more about doing it, being in front of the camera for so many years.
Yeah.
And you start to just realize that you've
Yeah.
collected so much information and knowledge about it, and how much fun that would be to sort of step out from in front of the camera and go behind
Yeah.
and see if you know what you can do.
She's gonna
And
take
it's
your
just very
jobs.
fun. Never. I'll put you in the movies.
Yes.
yeah,
We'll switch it up.
We'll switch it up.
And it's been 12 years, unbelievable, since Friends. But you can watch it every day on a channel here. And sometimes, do you still watch it when you're flicking through? Do you sometimes catch a little episode and just think, I'll just
yeah.
have a little look?
I can't help it. First of all, I'm trying to remember which episode it is, and then half the time I'm saying to myself, I don't remember that. And then, you know, it's just you get sucked into the nostalgia of it.
And when you hear that music,
Yes.
what goes through you? Is it funny? Is it like, oh gosh, oh, what's it going to be? Is it nervous? Is it what?
You know, we
vibe?
were all never a big fan. No one was really a big fan of that theme song. It felt
Oh right, really?
Really?
No.
we
It's
thought
interesting.
it
Oh, you've shocked us now,
I'm
Jennifer.
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to say that, but we felt it was a little, I don't know, dancing in a pond. It felt like a fountain. Felt sort of odd, but we did it.
Yeah.
Well, we're
we
about
were told
to we're about to play our music now, because that's all we've got time for this
there you
evening. A
go.
big thank you to Jennifer, to Josh, and to Will. Office Christmas Party is in cinemas on the 7th of December.
And one more huge congratulations to Team Rickshaw and to Massive. Everything's been so fun. Well done. We've got tomorrow with a
Thank you all.